3 goals, 3 points, top of the group, into the knockouts. And if things couldn't get any better, look who's joined us for a bit of brunch.
This is Lion's Den with M&S food.
Boom, boom. Big Phil. Bro, come over here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Lion's Den. A little bit different to the one last time.
Looks good though, doesn't it? It looks better.
It's not bad. It looks better, yeah?
Yeah, it looks better.
Everything goes up a level. And you know what happens, right? On this show, it's all about the fans. You're just over there, brother.
Yeah.
It's all about the fans. So we want to get the fans involved. If you've got any questions for Phil, make sure you use the hashtag Lions Den. We want to see all of the reactions from yesterday's game. We want to know what you thought and how you thought it. Now, I know they call you a bit of a magician, right? But when I spoke to Liv, there was magic in the air, all right? Check out this little prediction.
What do you think the score is going to be tonight? England versus Wales, a huge game. Are England going to win, and are we going to get through to the knockouts as top of the group?
Do you know what? I woke up this morning with a premonition. I had a dream, and the dream told me it was going to be 3-0 England, okay? And, you know, I didn't quite manage to work out who scored, but I'm feeling the 3-0. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, mate, I had a premonition. I didn't quite know the scorers, all right? I'm not going to lie to you, I was thinking you and Rashi in my head, but I didn't want to go too bold. They call you the magician, but that was absolutely magic from me, 3-0. Now, talk to me about that game. What was your thoughts going into it? And obviously, massive congratulations on your first World Cup goal, bro.
Yeah, I was just raring to get the start, and thanks to Gareth, you know, we actually started me against Wales, and I thought, you know, all the wingers have scored now, and I was like, oh, when's it going to be my chance? So to just get the opportunity to play in such a big game and to score as well is extra special. What
was like your first thought when you get in? Did you believe it? Because, you know, I mean, I know you've both bagged in the Under-17s World Cup, 2 in the final. So, like, but this is like your first senior goal. Was it something special? Did it feel how you expected it to feel? Because I know you're a football madman. Like, you love football so much. It must have been something you've dreamed about.
Mate, honestly, it was one of probably the best feelings I've ever had in my career. You probably could see by my celebration. Obviously, it meant so much. And obviously, I expect more for myself as well. I expect to be scoring more goals. So to get in at the back post, being a winger as well is what you always want to see.
Talk to me about that other chance, mate. I turned around and I said, he's going to get 2. He's going to get 2. What happened?
I'm not sure about that one, you know. It was a weird one. I think the defender kicked my foot and I don't know, I kind of dragged it a bit wide.
Props to the defender there. It's unbelievable. It's like a prime Maldini at that moment in time. Now, 0-0 at half-time. What did the gaffer say at half-time? Was it more the players like, right, cool, now we got this, like, we're in a great position? Because everything seemed to come together.
Yeah, he said we was controlling the game, but we weren't really ruthless in the final third. Especially me and Rashi, we didn't really show our ability. And fair play to Gareth, to be fair. He switched me and Rashford around at half-time, and you could see in the second half straight away that it definitely worked.
With the game, I guess, everything seemed to come together, like, up top and defensively as well. Do you feel like now kind of you're getting... We spoke to Hendo and he was talking about kind of almost like hitting the peak at the right time, and Conor Cody said it as well. Do you think we're kind of coming into that peak, and tournament is all about peaks and troughs? I think we're on the way up right now.
Definitely, you can see the balance right through the team. It's not just the attackers doing well, you know. I think Harry Maguire and John Stones have done brilliant defending as well. So, you know, it's a full team effort. You know, a lot of different players have played, but every time they put on the England shirt, they've done the best they can. So it's definitely good to have that competition, and you know, everyone's just ready to go.
I was about to say, I think we've seen Gareth use a lot of the squad. You know, even especially yesterday, there were a lot of changes, even in the midfield. So how good is it to have, I guess, that kind of depth in the squad where you know everyone who comes on is at the level and can go and perform and even improve the team?
I think it's important, you know, to win a World Cup that you don't just have a strong 11. You have people coming off the bench who can affect the game and change it, and that's what we have here. Really, we have so much talent that we can use off the bench. So it's important.
Now, I know your reaction to the goal was special, but we've always got to look at Box Park, because that seems to be like the home of scenes. So I want to take a little look at this clip because it was going absolutely mental. it's, you know what it is? What does it mean, like, watching the reactions like this? Because you can tell how much it means to the fans.
No, it's good. Obviously, you don't really see it being in camp and things, how important it is to score for England, but you could tell there how important it is for the fans. And they were still celebrating.
Ears went up in the air, and before they'd even come down, they were back at it again.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I guess with again the fans at home and maybe the ones that can't go back, it's always nice to, I guess, see them all come together, no matter what time of day it is. You know, we've had Monday afternoon games, and there's 3,000 people in pubs around the country are packed, living rooms are packed. So it's nice. It's nice to see the kind of everyone's coming together in the World Cup. The kind of World Cup energy is like it's building. It's building. Yeah. Obviously, it's at a different time of year. People are packed in nice and cosy in the boozers, so it's a good excuse. Now, on to the next game. Obviously, top of the group, 3 goals. I think Rashford's he's joint top scorer in the whole competition. Yeah. Like, we look like we're in a good place, but coming up against Senegal, no easy games in the World Cup, is there?
None. No easy games. You can see that by the group how tough USA game was, especially Iran as well, going on to beat Wales. So it just shows there's no easy games, and we don't really know them too much. So it's something we're going to have to sit down and review them and see what they do and just be ready for the game.
I think there must be, like, mood in camp must be good. I guess it's recovery day today. People kind of relax, chilling, like decompressing. You said it was a little bit hard to sleep yesterday. Obviously, the goal goes in and the adrenaline's still pumping, right?
Yeah, obviously it was almost through anyway before the Wales game, but we spoke as a group. It was important to finish strong, just for the confidence going into the next game, and thankfully we did that against Wales. So yeah, the camp's on a high at the moment.
How nice was it to see that kind of sea of red and white behind Picker's goal, because they had the Wales fans were kind of at the other end, but there was a good bit of banter going on between the fans. And how important is that when maybe it is 0-0 and they kind of give you that raise and give you that kind of extra push to go in and score 3 goals and could have had maybe 6.
Yeah, the stadium felt quite compact, so we could hear everything that everyone was saying, and I could hear the England fans singing all game. So it was just a great game to be involved in, and one that I'll never forget for sure. No
doubt. Now, on this show, we like to go down memory lane. We like to add a few surprises in here, and today's show's no different. We've got Phil Foden on the show, so we've got to do something special. So I want to introduce you to an old friend you maybe haven't spoken to in a while. He knows you very well, the one and only Steve. How you doing?
Good morning. You okay? Hi, Phil.
It's been a long time. How are we doing, mate? You okay?
You, Phil.
It's quite hard to hear him, actually. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Turn it down. It's been a long time. So talk to me about, I guess, your guys' relationship. How do you know each other, for the fans at home that maybe don't know?
Yeah, Steve used to be my coach back in the academy a long time ago. It was a pleasure for him to be my coach. I learnt a lot from him, and it helped me grow as a player.
Steve, what was Phil like as a young player? Was he the same, always a ball at his feet? Because whenever you see him here, he's either doing kick-ups, he's football focused at all times.
He was incredible, absolutely incredible. He was there before anybody else on the AstroTurf with his little brother and his dad. He would do an extra night training with older age groups, and he was a fantastic individual, but also he was just as good as a team player.
I was going to say, did you always know that he was going to be a special talent and kind of go on to the heights that you already have, so early in your career?
Yeah, it's easy to say that now, but it genuinely was. There was him and Kieran Trippier, really. We kind of knew, but obviously our job at the time was to keep feet on the floor, remain humble, not just Phil himself, but us as staff, because it would have been easy to get carried away. I'm not sure we actually taught him too much about the game, just some tactics and encouragement here and there. But it was all about putting on the right training sessions to help him flourish, and he's obviously the most gifted natural player that we've ever seen.
It's nice, isn't it? The tactics are give the ball to Phil. He'll do something special. It's nice to have in your back pocket as a coach, right?
Yeah, but I will say this: I have genuinely watched him take a ball off a goalkeeper and dribble all the way around every opponent and score. But I have actually seen him involve all his teammates 1 and 2 touch, because he had a really good team at the time too, and I think they've really helped him with his career, to get through those early years. But obviously, he was a standout player, standout performer, and a standout personality. No
doubt. Now, I think it's a glowing reference. What are your memories, I guess, of your early years at City?
Oh, happy memories. Obviously, I remember Steve very well. He got the team together. Was always having a lot of enjoyable sessions in training. It was all about, when we was younger, just smiling and enjoying it, and he did that really well, to be fair. Got the group together, so yeah, it was happy times.
No doubt. Steve, thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Nice to, reunite guys. Obviously, maybe not spoken to in a while, but that's what we do online, Dan. Appreciate it, mate, and I hope you enjoy the next game.
Good luck Sunday, Phil.
Thank you very much. Nice to speak to you.
Pleasure. Yeah, it's always good to reconnect.
It's good, isn't it? It's good,
sure.
yeah. Good
Now,
surprise.
this part of the show is where, we've seen the fans at Box Park. We know the fans are watching at home. We know the fans are out here making noise. We want to bring the fans right into the Lions Den. So this is Fans Ask Questions. So we've got Mike and Preeti here. How are you doing, guys? Where are you watching? Where did you watch the game, first of all? And what did you make of the game? I'm going to come with you, Mike.
Oh, good morning or afternoon where you are. I watched the game at Dover Athletics Centre Spot Bar, and thoroughly enjoyed the 3-0 win.
No doubt. Breezy, what about you?
I just watched it at home in London, with the Christmas decorations up at home all around, which is a bit still getting used to for the World Cup, but yeah.
I can imagine. Now, Preeti, what's your question for Phil?
So my question is, do you think it helps spur on your performance, kind of plugging into the reactions and the conversations from back home, or do you prefer mentally just kind of switch off from the noise?
It's a good question, that, to be fair. I feel like it's hard to not hear what everyone's saying, but at the same time, me being myself, I try not to read too much and just try and be me, humble and work hard. So I felt a little bit of pressure going into the game, to be honest, because everyone was pushing for me to play. But, I just tried to remember every time I put an England shirt on and just relax and play my own football. Great question, great answer. Mike, what about you? What's your question for Phil?
Hi, Phil. First of all, congratulations on your 3rd goal for England. I hope you get another one on Sunday.
Thank you.
My question is, do you have any special routines or rituals before any games or any big games that you do each time? Oh, that's a great question. Not too many, to be honest. I like to just have a nap through the day if it's a later kickoff. So I'll probably just say have a nap before the game. So yeah, that's my go-to. Great. Well,
has anyone got any kind of weird superstitions or something that they have to do? I know Luke always travels in his big old travel socks, and he's got like. Yeah. Is there anything else that you kind of see? Not any that I kind of think of at the moment, but yeah, I'm sure a few of the lads have got a few. Yeah, definitely. It's like left boot on only, and then right boot. Yeah, some people have that, but you don't see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's kind of their own little thing. Yeah. Now, before we get into sharpshooters. Okay, which is, and people are talking about you as a bit of a darts prodigy. Okay, it was you and Madders who were up there. I see Madders nearly at the full score, didn't he? I know, so exactly. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you about this clip here. You and Grealish, very special. No bounce challenge. Like for you, it looks so easy, but for us, it's almost witchcraft. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. Thanks, guys. Just talk me through it, because I see you on the side of the pitch, but you do this almost across the entire pitch with Jack, innit? Yeah, something we do pretty much every day, to be fair, at our club. So, it's something we practice, and each time we do it, we get better at it, and we do it for longer. I was about to say, have you got like a limit? Have you got one of those ones where you go, right, cool, we're going to start at the edge of the box, and then we're going to go to the D, and then we're going to go to the back end of the penalty box? Sometimes when we've done that, yeah, and then it's got to a stage where we just keep going for so long, one of us have to just call it a day because it goes on forever. So, yeah, it's something that we enjoy doing after training. Yeah, we always seem to do it. Who usually messes it up? You've got to be honest. Because I know he's ruthless. It's a mix. Like yeah? Sometimes it'll be me and sometimes it'll be him. It just depends on the day. It's mixed, to be honest. If we were doing like the no bounce challenge, yeah, and it had to be you two versus another team, who would you pick as the two that could most challenge you? Out of another team? No, out of this England squad. Oh, probably
Joe Eric's got the ping on knocks, to be fair. He's good at that. Eric and probably Hendo as well.
Eric and Hendo.
Yeah, good at passing. So
we're going to have to put that together.
So they're good at that type of pass. So yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Keys, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Oh,
okay,
no.
the sharpshooters. I don't want to put added pressure on you, bro. But Rammers is sitting at the top, and we can't have him stay there for too long.
Yeah.
So while we're doing this, I'll let the fans at home watch a little highlight reel of the best of sharpshooters. We'll go over there. Listen, get the stretches done, and we'll be ready to go. Yeah? Let's go. 3, 2. What is going on here? It's absolute shambles, but it is good darts. Yes, straight in the 10. What's going? You've got to go for the big.
20.
You've got to go for the 40, but do not hit the keeper's arm. Oh, with a 20! Mace, you're lying to me. Oh, he's hit the 40!
Yeah, I have, yeah.
In the 40, okay, now you can go for every other target.
I played
in the 1, perfect. This is technique. Oh, wow, that's some frightening arrows there, by the way. 4.
No, you said on limit.
Throw. Ah, I got a 20, throw one more, you got one more. Oh my God, all you need is the 5 and the 40. The 5 and the 40. But for the madness, don't do this to me. Oh, he's
on, like 15?
No, you only hit each target once. God, you got 15 seconds in the 40. That is the game done. 91. 91. I have to say, you said you were going to the top of the leaderboard.
I did.
And you
I'm
did
so disappointed in that
lie.
one there.
Welcome back to Sharpshooters. I want to go through the leaderboard because Phil just said Madders didn't even win. And he was the chosen one, yeah? He was Anakin Skywalker, but it all went horribly wrong for him. Raheem Sterling, right at the bottom, 31. You don't even want to be looking down.
Come on,
here,
Raz.
Don't get a crick in your neck looking down this far, bro. Terrible. Callum Wilson, bit of sauce. He's in no man's land here. We had the beautiful 366s. Okay?
Shot Deck and Mace were on the same.
Yeah, exactly. We're leaving Luke out. Leaving Luke out. He's not even part of the crew, Luke. Ouch. Jordan Anderson came in a solid 76. Bellingham, he was confident. He was at the top of the leaderboard for a little bit. Didn't last too long. Madders obviously came in the other day. It was a great score of 80. He was about half an inch away from a perfect score. Connor Cody, always solid, 85. And Ramsdale sitting pretty up at the top with a 91. Just 9 off the top score. Now, come over here, let me explain the rules, okay? This is how it works, right? You have 30 seconds to throw unlimited darts, okay? If you hit every single inner circle, you get 100, which is the top score. But if you hit the 1, you cannot go through and try and hit the 5, okay? It's 1 dart per target. If you hit the keeper's hand, you're back to 0, game is done.
No way.
No way, exactly.
No way.
Yes way. All right, okay. This is how it works. It's very official over here.
What's that?
Get out, listen, 10 yards. 10 yards, mate. Here we go. Yeah. I don't want to see no encroaching. It's not. That's probably the worst one I've done all series.
It's not a straight line, so it should be here, really, no?
Hey, no. I know what you like when you quick work. Right, okay. You got your darts?
Yeah, so if you hit the 1,
yes.
I can also go for the 5.
You can't go for the 5. 1 dart per target. That big circle is 1 target. Yeah? Right. Take your time. You've got more time than you think. That's my one piece of advice.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your 30 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1. It's a solid. Right in the 5. Middle dart. I love that. I love that. It's a nice warm-up. Oh, we're about so close to the 50. Don't worry about this. We can still go top.
No.
Oh. What's that?
Lost it, animate. Lost it.
Stay focused, bro. In the 5, that's all right. It's a solid. You're 15 seconds. You've got half the time left. We're all good.
Oh,
in
no.
It's all good. We're all good. All right. We got 7 seconds. Let's go. 2 darts. Quick. 4. Yeah, and we go. Last one. Last dart. Not in the hand. All right, cool.
Not bad.
29 seconds.
No. Not great.
29 seconds. Do you know what? It's a recovery day. I know you you're doing
a
arms
bit
in the
tired,
gym the other
you?
day. It's your big goal scoring. No, it's all good. There's no excuses here. Right, let's count them up. Okay, you've got the 10 and the 5. That's 15. Plus the 20. That is 35. Plus the 5. That's the 40. Plus 45. 55. 56. Phil?
At least I'm not bottom. That's all I'm saying.
Phil? You're better than that.
I'm better
You
than
are
that.
better than
Do you know,
that.
it's not proper darts, is it? That's where my game is. An actual dartboard, but...
I didn't take you for an excuses, man.
Don't want to make it.
I didn't take you for an excuses, man. It's not proper darts. Not even Raheem said that, Phil. Okay. 56. I'm going to put you...
That's a shame, innit? I've let myself
He's down there with the foundations of the Lions Den studio.
Raz needs to go down here, though, doesn't he?
Do you know what, Phil? Because there's so much talent there, and I know some days, you got a big game yesterday. We'll let you back in the Lions Den studio. We'll let you back on Sharpshooters.
Thank you.
Brother.
It's been a pleasure, mate.
Absolute pleasure. Guys, it's been a brilliant show. What a nice way. What a nice way to end up with this show after a game like that. First World Cup goal, absolutely special. Now, we're going to need a question for you for Harry Maguire, who's coming on the show tomorrow.
Question for Harry
Not
Maguire?
right now, don't worry. We'll let you think about it. Okay. Yeah, a bit of banter. Don't go nice. Don't go easy on him, okay? And the best thing about this is we are back. We are back tomorrow. Harry Maguire, enjoy it. We're going to be live TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, okay? And all of your favourite social media platforms. Enjoy. Phil, been a pleasure.
Thank you, mate.
We'll see you next time.